Greetings and salutations to all you folks out there. Yes, it is Tuesday. That means that we have another ladder stream to take part in. Yeah, last time I went 2 deaths, 1 victory, and the victory was extreme cheese. This time I'm going to try to do maybe just a little bit better, but we'll just have to see how it turns out. Most of the time, everything ends horribly. Oh, look, an update. That works. We can get through that little bit of madness and then right into the game. So how is everybody doing? I hope you are doing fantastically well. The weather was fantastic today. I've already said fantastic like 4 times at the beginning of this stream. I should probably chalk that up to it being Insanity's word for the day and just drop it from my vocabulary for the rest of this cast. But we all know that that is not going to happen. I do need to get the YouTube chat up. There we go. I was in the shade for a good portion of the day. It was rather warm, but being out of the sun makes it all better. And so I had a pretty good time. Maybe, just maybe, with there being 500 plus people online, nope, 493, there will actually be some people playing ladder. And we'll be able to jump right into a game. Heyo, Mr. TBC. So you are from Europe. Okay, I had wondered that before. Good to see you on the stream. Maybe we will actually get into a game here. I'm watching my little loading bar passing across. Maybe I should advertise in the lobby. This is a good option. If you're ever having trouble getting someone on the ladder, just advertise in Aeolus. Everyone will love you and everyone will click the button. Okay, maybe not. But hey, it worked. Right there we go. I totally forgot to take off my dual screen. There we go. Get it back over there, and then we need to disable the split. We're on Theta. Well, this might end badly. We need to do, let's see, I can build a mechs. I can walk, I can build another mechs. I can walk yet further and build another mechs. And then I can walk up to the Hydro. Do we want to go for early air? We're versus Mist, who is 830 rank, but that might be a little bit deceptive, considering the fact that ranking is currently broken. I think I'm going to go for a tank, a Cellin, and then a bunch of engineers. How's that for a unit mix? Alright, so we're going to send the tank and Cellin around the South Bend. And then hopefully the engineer will get up here in time to build the Hydro. I might as well build that 4th mass extractor with the ACU, although it might work out. I know that I placed that move order before that tank started building. Why did you have to turn around on the pad? That is very, very odd. Okay, we're going to assist the Cellin to the tank. I'm going to send the tank on a little roundabout way down here. And my theory is that there is going to be a hunter coming from the south side from Mist if he does anything early aggression-wise. And hopefully that tank will keep that son of a gun off my back. Move up here, build the Hydro, assist the ACU. You will assist the Hydro when you're done moving. And the next engineer we're going to send out here to grab the Reclaim. I know there's not a whole lot in these buildings, but it's still a little bit. We're going to try to... Come on down here. Where is it? Ah. Oh well. I'm gonna grab these. I don't see anything down there quite yet. You assist that. Thank you very much. You're gonna drop a PGen there. And 2 more land factories. This should work out well for us. We do have Reclaim coming from there. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of mass extractors. Maybe, just maybe, we'll actually be able to get that. Oh, look! There was no aggression. I might be able to slip into the back of the base here. This is going to be interesting to see. Another engineer. Well, let's go for the south side mexes. Oh, look! There is an engineer, which is now dead. I'll take it. A dead Engie is a good Engie. Are we versus someone of very low skill level? I am not entirely sure. We'll find out in just a moment. I spy with my little eye an engineer that needs to die. And There it goes. Yay! No hydro for the win. Let's see if we can get this engineer plink down before that mantis gets us. It's always, always good to kill the Engies. Alright, so tanks coming out early. There is an ACU, so let's go to the south side, actually. Down there. Let's stop after this engineer. Please, please, please. Yep, there we go. And we're going to go tank, anti-air, and a variety of things in our unit mix. And then you are going to go to the side. We need to build a few more P-gens. And then another land factory. I think I'm just going to skip air entirely. How's that? We'll do that little thing. Okay, so we're going to send 2 tanks up to... Actually, we're going to send all 5 of these. We're going to send them up to the north. Because that engineer up there is likely to need protecting. And then I'm going to set that tank around the south bend there. Maybe he'll have a unit over to this side, and we'll be able to kind of draw his units in this direction, where all of my units are now streaming. Do I want to get... No, actually. I'm going to build... let's build 4 P-gens. Energy storage. That is not energy storage. Why are you not selecting? There we go. Energy storage, and then a few more P-gens, because I'm going to go for a gun upgrade relatively quickly on this commander. And one of you guys, let's actually go grab this reclaim. So that is all going fine and dandy down there. Holy crap, he is not expanding at all. Very odd. Are you really reclaiming the wall sections, Mist? Is that what you're going to do? Is that how this is going to play out? Let's, how's our mass doing? Mass is doing pretty well. Build a radar, so that we can actually see what's going on. I need you to die. Thank you very much. We do need an engineer at some point out of these factories. Get away from there. What are you doing? Alright, let's go rebuild. And let's go ahead and drop that gun upgrade. Because I think we will have enough resources to get this taken care of. 202 power stall. I can just pause it up. That's what we'll do. Pause it up. Okay, so that is taken care of. We've got nothing coming through the gap, but we can definitely put something through the gap. Let's ease around the backside here and see if we can poke a hole in his defenses. And let's pause that ACU so that we are not incessantly power stalling. I can probably get in a T2 mass extractor, but that will negate any attempt at a gun upgrade, because that is fairly power intensive. You're not doing anything, so let's just kind of reclaim. The best use of your time. Alright. Into the base we go. I think this is going to pretty much cripple him, because I don't think he has a whole lot of units defending. Then again, I might be wrong. He has a few mantis in the back. It looks like they were all clumped up around his original factory. Let's move up to the north. Try to get out of reach and focus fire the hydro. If we can take the hydro down, that will stall out all of his attempts. We're minus 74. But the mass situation. Let's build some more tanks. That'll help alleviate that whole mess. Alright, so we're going to start focusing all of you guys up this way. Go down there. Clean this out so that he is left maneuvering his units as best he can and always being behind just a little bit. Do that. All of you are looking fine. Where are you? There we go. Let's build some more. And we're going to go ahead and drop that T2 mass extractor upgrade. Let's build a couple of mass extractors here, since we can take advantage of that. He doesn't have any combat units down there. And we're just going to keep shooting up this power, because that is always the most critical asset in a game such as this. We'll kill a couple of P-gens anyway. And more units coming in from the front. Gun is done. Let's go for the kill. I will have overcharge available too. I am overflowing 200 power at the moment, so we can probably stop. Let's do that and do that. We're going to hit him from all sides. We've got a couple of artillery in the mix. We're going to move up and overcharge you and move these in from the back. Did that really just impact the ground? No, it did not. Okay, good. You are dead, good sir. I'm going to execute you. I'm going to throw out the GG. I don't think that it is too soon. 48s and 5k. Another overcharge for the win. There we go. Just walked his ACU in. That's it. Theta is a difficult one. You have to have a good build, basically, is what it boils down to. Because the map is packed in so tightly that if you don't get off to the right start, you're pretty much screwed from the very beginning. And I don't think that this was the right start. I definitely don't have a great build order for this map, but at least I didn't stall, except for that brief power stall on the gun upgrade. But as far as my build went, I did not stall or overflow mass or power. I had a lot of extra mass, but that T2 upgrade definitely took care of that situation, and I probably would have gone T2 land very shortly. But anyway, that is Theta. Kind of an easy game to start out with, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and jump back over here to the play tab and launch in again. Apparently I am off my streak of Aeon with the random faction select. FA is already running. Did I not exit? Oh, it's already dumped me into an auto match. That was fast. Yowzers. Well, we've got Cybern this time, so maybe we'll auto win. We're versus Mist again. Unfortunate for him. Sorry, bro. We'll take a little bit more lackadaisical approach, I guess. Maybe. Of course, that's what gets my butt handed to me most of the time. We're going to go for Hydros down this side with a full roster of engineers. You are going to get that up. You're going to drop 2 P-gens next to a mass extractor. Going to drop multiple mass extractors. Probably going to end up walking for that one, so let's do that. And then we'll walk way out to the other side. Now, my problem on Badlands is usually that I cannot balance. I either massively power stall or horrifically mass stall. I can never seem to strike the correct balance between those two in this particular map. But maybe I'll be able to solve that problem with this mess. Actually, let's continue going that way. Which way is my engineer building? It is facing that way. We're going to grab these 4 mass extractors across the back, and then the next engineer is going to reclaim some right here. So far, this is not looking too shabby. There we go. Grab all those mass extractors. Gradually edge our income upwards. This will get us some nice reclaim out here in the middle. And then we'll stream to the other side. Grab another Hydro. Hydros are key on Badlands. You have 4 of them. 400 power income without building a single T1 P-Gen. Works out pretty dang well for you. Although I did build the 2 there for the adjacency bonus. So at the soonest opportunity, earliest opportunity I should say, that is kind of an odd arrangement of English, I am going to upgrade that to T2. Alright, way too many mexes strung along there, but it's okay. Let's place another attack move order over there. And then we will start building some air factories, land factories, getting some other things online. You are going to build mass extractors, and then start a couple of land factories on this side. That is all I need from you. We're going to build 2 land factories over here and start that into an aggressive build on T2 land, which I think will work out pretty well for us. And then you are going to go over here. So you're assisting him. Finish the Hydro, assist this guy. And you're going to build... Actually, let's do 3. 3 land factories right there. and then we'll come back and assist him. That is another hydro complete. We are ready for our T2 mechs upgrade. It's going to put us a little bit in the hole, but I think we will be fine, and we're just going to go ahead and attack, move him around, because this is not exactly the best layout for sucking up a bunch of mass. Alright. Do that for me. And you are going to build an air factory. Okay, so I've overbuilt power and I've not mass stalled. So overall, I think this is better than I typically do on Badlands, but then again, I haven't really had to deal with early harassment, so that is also a thing. Alright, you're going to keep moving over there. We're just going to gradually stockpile engineers as the game goes on and build air at a much quicker rate. These are going to start building engineers as well in just a moment, and as soon as that drops out, the first air scout will be able to see what he is doing on the other side of the map. I hear Mantis. Well then, I am not going to be left to my own devices. He has actually got some units in here. I'm going to walk my ACU over this way, I think. You guys are going to finish that hydro and then start on some land factories. So he is not going to leave me completely alone. Sigh. That is unfortunate. Alright, let's build a jester then. Shall we? I think we shall. That should take care of this whole pesky problem. Oh, look, more Mantis. That's okay. We can get those taken care of. And then move back. Mantis coming down to deal with Mantis. Actually, I'm going to leave my ACU on the side then. So let's send you over here and grab those mass extractors back. There we go. Kill! That is an order. There are more Mantis on this side. That's not good. But I will have another Jester up in just a moment, which should work wonders on my denial capabilities. My powers of denial. Where I just ignore everything bad happening and assume that it's all good. Okay, we're going to go for engineers out of you guys. Going up there. We're going to start a T2 mass extractor upgrade on the far side in the hopes that nothing bad will happen to it. And I almost lost my engineers over there. That would not have been good. Okay, where did my... There is not a scout. Okay, so we're going to do Jester, Scout, 5 Interceptors and call that an Air Force. And since I don't think he really has any air, let's just go move forward and see what we can damage. Probably this side would be better to raid on because the commander is on the other side. Oh, nope. Nope. Go over there. We go straight to T2. And let's make Wagners just so we have higher maneuverability. I do need to kill these guys because otherwise they're going to kill my upgrading T2 mass extractor, and that would not be nice. Okay, there's a T1 point defense over there. He is expanding on this side, so maybe I underestimated him in the last game. He seems to be doing much, much, much better on this one. Move the Jesters over here. He is responding with 2 air factories. Very interesting. He has moved his... Nope, that is his spawn side on the ACU. Okay, let's go this way. Down here. And take out all of those mass extractors. We're going to go assist the Jesters. And we are now starting to power stall. So let's do an aggressive P-Gen build back there. May have delayed this a little too long. Let's bring these back up. Alright, I really need you to kill these Interceptors so the Jesters don't all die. Because I am counting on those Jesters for defensive capabilities. Please do not fail me now. Alright, so that's going to work there. You guys, let's build engineers on this side. My power problems are quite awful. Yeesh. Okay. So were you toying with me last game, or did you really not know what was going on? That's my question. I may have taken too much for granted. I'm going to build power there. And we are going to build power here. That way we have distributed income. He's locked me down with some point defense. It looks like he is not going for aggressive mechs upgrades, so that is a good thing. We'll upgrade another in a random spot. All of you guys are going to assist there. And let's get another production facility set up. Alright. There's the Mantis coming in. Come on, Jester, do work. My Wagners, I do believe, slightly outrange the Mantis. You need to build a radar so that I can see what's going on. Let's see here. Got to build these T2 units up as fast as possible. The radar is kind of critical, engineer. Hurry, please. Thank you. Alright, now we can see what we're doing. All of you guys, assist him. We're going to build a... Actually, let's just build a fairly large array of T1 P-Gens. Okay. I think we can say that that is relatively well recovered. Everything is built in the back. Do not need you on patrol any longer. You are simply burning fuel. And now we're 45 mass income stalled. So that would largely be due to all of this mess that's going on. You guys need to stop. Let's upgrade you to T2. That'll put us in a little bit of a stall. As soon as that T2 mech is done upgrading, we'll make 4 support factories over there. And you 3... Actually, you 4. No, you 3. You're going to stop now because we will have plenty of production with this going on. Alright, now we need something to deal with the point defense. So let's go ahead, drop a Viper, a Stealth, and then several more Wagners on this one. Oh, let's do Viper, Stealth, Flak, Mini Wagners. Let me add 1 Flak in the mix over here. There we go. Now we'll have a little bit of anti-air capability with all of this. You guys all assist that ACU. Once we get done with that upgrade, let's see, you're complete. That gives us, what, 4 T2 mass extractors? And then we'll start crashing all of this as soon as our mobile missile launcher comes out. Just need to pop that T1 point defense and then we'll move in on the middle. Ah, I already have one on this side. I don't see anything happening over there. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of intel. Make sure nothing terrible is happening. You need to target the T1 point defense. Thank you very much. Oh, good lord. That does not look good. Maybe he was just scouting me, and he's doing his scouting with a load of interceptors for some reason. I'm not sure why this is the case, but you know what? I'll take advantage of it anyway. Just kill some random interceptors as they fly around the map. This, folks, is exactly why you do not scout with your inties. Alright. Coolio, coolio. And now, we start our path of destruction. You're going to go T2. I'm going to bite the power stall because we have got to get some T2 gens up. Don't assist quite so hard, please. Thank you. Alright, we're just going to stall a little bit for a while. There's T2 and a lot of T1 point defense. We're going to split attack order there. We'll get rid of those pretty dang quickly and shoot a scout up the middle to see what is going on over there. Once you get done, you are going to build a T2 P-Gen, a shield, another T2 P-Gen, and another T2 P-Gen. Okay. One down. And the other one is gone as soon as this next missile collides, if I'm not totally mistaken. There it is, and it's down. Good, good, good. Go this way. Thank you. I'll move up to the front. And then we will also need some T2 radar. We're just going to go ahead and assist. I know the power stall is going to be brutal, but it will get it up quicker. Alright, let's bring in our jesters. Scouts to the front. See what we got going on over here. Oh, look. A run by. Let's go snag that, shall we? Man, you really love your point defense, don't you? The problem with point defense, as we've discussed many, many times in the past, is that point defense can only cover one spot. And obviously, my units can go around them. I do like the tenacity of this little run-by here, but it is unfortunately doomed to failure. Thanks to Jesters. Jesters galore. Oh, I'm going to lose a Mex. That's sad. Okay, so that's taken care of. Go over here. We have got a lot of interceptors now, so let's go for that. And I see his T2 coming, so we need to kind of get a move on here. Jesters, let's nab that, and kill the rest of it. Now that we have T2 power caught up, we do not need all of that anymore. Let's go ahead and upgrade those. Dink, dink, dink. Dink, dink. Are we going to get the air win? That is the big question here, and I think the answer to that is yes, we are. Alright, all of those are cleaned up. He is producing only T2 units now, so T1 is kind of phased out at the moment, and he is only building rhinos, which means my Wagners are going to be significantly faster than his main battle tanks, and I will probably be able to get around the outside edges and kill some crap. He also doesn't have any flak. So let's go kill some things with the Jesters, shall we? Alright, get those in. La-di-da, la-di-da. Such a shame, all of those tanks going to waste. But you know what? It's alright. I spy a Cerberus turret. Knock across the middle here. Okay. You're almost done. Should probably do something for protection on this side, seeing as I do not know what's going on over here. That is a T1 commander still. We've got all T2 mass extractors in the home base, a T2 P-Gen. The Cerberus turrets across the middle are kind of funny, actually. Let's go kill them and kill the T2 engineer and then get some tanks in the back. This is the kind of thing that was infuriating to me as a new player on FAF, because I just could not figure out, when people were systematically disassembling me, what I was supposed to do to fix the situation. And that's pretty much what's happening here. Like, I'm just being a little bit more proactive than he is and doing things a little bit more systematically. Let's see. Unpause those two. We can probably go T3 on this now. Assist him, thank you. And let's go bricks. Bricks to the middle. Let's grab some of you guys and go out here for that. There is quite a bit of reclaim to be had there. So that's good. Alright, that is it. Gonna hand his ACU over to the Jesters. Not even gonna get the T3 on the line. That is the best advice that you can have, by the way. Watch your own replays. Not only to see what you did wrong, but also to watch the other person and see what they did to kill you. Ultimately, my plan was T3 land and then to force T2 air and go for a Corsair snipe or some such thing. His production was actually pretty decent. He had quite a few units on the field. probably as many as I did at any one point in time, but I was not really producing very much. So that's not awful. He did recover well on the air situation. Like, as soon as he saw me building air, he started just swarming interceptors to try to maintain the upper hand on that. But like I said, scouting with interceptors is not a great idea. And he did have T2 air. Looks like he was probably going to try to go for a T2 air snipe. Although with the shielding and anti-air over here, I don't know that that would have been successful. Alrighty guys, that is another ladder game. Shall I play one more? Let's wait for just a second. If he dives right into the next game, I want to give him a chance to get out to grab another player so that he doesn't get matched up against me for a third time. Coding Squirrel, does he have a single radar? I don't think he did outside of his main base. Are you asking if I have a single radar? I had one single radar. Literally one single radar. That was probably a jab at me. I just now realized that. Let's see. Edge build sides and reclaim right next to plateaus. Yeah. I did leave a lot of stuff on the table with that map. Bum. Inties will kill his comm. Control K them over comm. It is not impossible to kill someone with air control K. Someone who is not to be named actually wrote a script for that, which is kind of hilarious. But anyway, we're going to leave that one alone. I'm going to dive in for one more ladder game and see what happens. Maybe I'll get matched up to someone quickly. Get a good map. Get a good game in. All of that fantastic stuff. Okay, so I'm going to do something that I rarely do. I am going to plug Patreon. And for those of you who watch the channel, you know full and well that I've hardly ever even mentioned that it exists. But there is a link down in the description for Patreon where quite a few of you are already supporting me. And I am very thankful for the people that do. One of the conundrums that I was kind of mulling over in my head is, today, this week, whatever, there have been a lot of people that have asked me to play certain games or to play in certain ways or to do co-op or, you know, any number of things. And the problem that I have is that I do not have enough time to do all of the things that I would like to do, to play all of the different games that are coming out. There's supposed to be 2 or 3 strategy related games released just this month. I mean, it's getting kind of ridiculous with how many are floating around. But anyway, just to let you guys in on what is going on in my head, the ultimate goal with the Patreon/YouTube income is to slowly subsidize my income. I'm nowhere near that point at this particular point in time. The Patreon and YouTube income combined brings in couple $100 a month, which mainly goes to pay for internet and Adobe Suite and a couple of other things that I use for casting, like system or PC upgrades when that becomes relevant, which I'm about to have to drop for a new graphics card because mine is getting hopelessly obsolete. But anyway, that really doesn't put a whole lot of a dent in an actual income number. And I need to sit down and think about what I would actually need to replace a day's income at my quote-unquote real job. Because if I could get up to that point where between the two, I was making enough to replace 4 days of income, so like 1 day a week for the entire month, I am definitely up for, you know, working 4 days a week and doing YouTube the other day, which would open up a lot of interesting possibilities. Like I would be able to collaborate with people more, because I wouldn't be on such a strict timetable because I have to work during the daytime and other things are going on. Anyway, there's a lot of interesting possibilities that could take place, but I am simply not able to because, you know, food is a thing. Gotta have food to survive. Jobs are unfortunately necessary. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on about that. I hate to grovel and ask, but it does bear mentioning every once in a while because I'm sure a lot of you are not even aware that this thing exists. And now you know. We have drawn Theta Passage again. I am going to basically do the same build that I did last time. I'm versus Soul Crusher, who is a fair bit higher ranked, but I'm going to try the same thing again because I am cybered again. I'm not going to complain about that one. I'm actually going to do exactly the same thing to a T. Tank, scout, a few engineers, and we'll change our mix later. I'm going to make sure that that is queued over to the side now. All right, there we go. One other thing that I was going to mention about Patreon, which I think I've made this point before, but if you're using ad block, I have no problem with anybody that uses ad block, but just something interesting to think about. If you do choose to use ad block, $1 a month would make a huge difference. Like if, 20 or 30 people were to choose to do that, it would substantially bump up the income that I get off of that. And that's, like a Coke, a soda, not literal cocaine. I misplaced my move order. No! I hate it when that happens. Now everything is all out of whack. Did I place a move order there, or did I forget and place a mechs build order? Pretty sure I placed a move order. Anyway. Now I am kerfuzzled. Hey, you. And Belle is reaching over me now. Okay, now back in here. Okay, so what I'm interested to see is whether or not this same build actually works on a 1000 rated player. Aha, there is the counter Mantis. And I'm going to land a couple of extra shots early on because of my radar coverage. Alright, Soul Crusher. What's up with the connection, bro? Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Yes! I am the survivor. That works out beautifully. Very beautifully. And I am now power stalled. Let's stop you. This game is just absolutely hopeless. I have gotten myself distracted on too many fronts. Let's get over here. You get over here. There is a Mantis. We're going to need some combat units. Hydro is up though, so we will be able to build. Let's get you. Let's go build this and do that. And that does kill my expansioneer, which is unfortunate. Pretty much lost whatever lead I had just a moment ago. Let's go ahead and grab that mass extractor. We're going to send you out on a mission. This point defense can be a royal pain in the butt. Of course you are. Of course you're going to go back after that engineer because that's what the raiding party is for. But now I have 2 Mantis. So ha 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 ha. I'm going to kill you, son of a gun. Let's try this one more time. This is the 3rd time queuing up this exact set of orders on an engineer. Now I need to get down to the south side. At least that NG is going to be able to recover. Hello, raids. That must have come through the center arch. Yep, there's Medusas. Let's get you over there. We're going to get you producing. And there's a bomber, so that's a bad thing for me. Build a T1 anti-air. And then we're going to build some P-gens and an air factory. I think I have thoroughly lost this one already. Holy crap, that was bad. The Medusas are going to be a plague on me, that is for sure. Okay, so we've got the T1 anti-air down, which is going to drop the bomber before too much damage is done. I'm going to get those P-gens up, which will secure things there on that front, and the air factory will help out tremendously. I do need, let's see, 2 engineers and some Mantis. That'll work. Come back up here once you get those down. We need to protect this engineer, so let's dive over there with all of our available Mantis, and then you guys are going to go south. Perfect. Alright, we're at 9, so we need to grab some of this reclaim. We're not out of this quite yet. It is not the best situation, but we're not doomed completely. That's what I get for talking about my Patreon. I end up just losing it. Alright, go down there, please. Thank you very much. You go down here, and actually, we're going to send you out to grab those. And then do that. Ah, so that's where you are. I'm going to send a few of you over here. Dadgummit. Cybern run-bys, I swear. There we go. That'll work. Okay, so we've got that secure. There we go. Once you get done with that, you can move to the front. Thank you very much. We just need to stay in range. 2v1, we'll win it, no problem. And there are the counter units. Dadgummit. Always something. Always something. Well, we are going to get some units into his back end here. So that'll work out beautifully. T1 bombers galore. I saw that one headed up towards the north side. Trying to get it to where I'm not actually... Yep, there's the bomber. Go up here. There's the mantis. Okay, so I need to build a couple more land factories. Where are my NGs that have been producing? You need to go down here. Ah, we've killed a couple mass extractors on his side of the map for once. That works. Did not quite get to his energy storage. That's unfortunate. Let's just try to run for the back. So we've got that set up. We do have an interceptor now, for what it's worth. We will be able to kill a bomber should he show his ugly face. There he is. Kill those. Kill that. Get you going. You. Let's build a radar. You. Let's build some P-gens. You. Let's build an energy storage. And then reclaim. And you guys a little bit more towards the south side, because I imagine this is going to be our next little problem area down here. Bomber coming in reach of my anti-air. Kind of him to do. Let's grab... Actually, kill the bomber. Kill the bomber, thank you very much. Bomber is a pain. Bomber is a royal pain. Let's let you heal that up. Use a mantis for healing. Aha! We have staved off an intrusion. For once preempting a movement. And just as soon as I say that, we're going to miss another run-by up here. But... I'm going to kind of zip around the outside edge here. And we're going to rebuild that in just a moment. Alright, so you guys come up north now. Thank you. Get you online. There's the mantis on this side. We'll do that. Get those taken care of. You, let's build a radar right there. Here, minus freaking 24 mass. Good lord. We do have 5 interceptors saved up though, so we are reasonably okay on air support. All of that reclaim will definitely help. Our power is looking good. Let's go ahead and bump the ACU up just a wee little bit and see what we can do. We do not have enough mantis, I don't think. Yeah, let's go up here. Join in with the ACU. There's a little bit of reclaim to be had there. That's always a good sign. Drop those. Make sure that nothing is going on too shenanigan-y over there. And you, let's go patrol over that way and see what is coming our way. Is that a bomber? That is a bomber. Go kill it. So we do have respectable production now. That's a good thing. You can probably snag a T2 Mex off of this. Let's go grab that bomber. We now have a lot of Mantis. Please kill that. Please kill that. Alright, maybe we'll finally get this taken care of. You do not have the gun upgrade. Hallelujah! That was the one thing that I was very, very scared of. Like, if he had the gun upgrade, that would have been disastrous. But I think we're going to be able to crush it right here and right now. Let's just stream all of our factories over. Let's attack move. And we've got plenty of Mantis to spare. Good, good. I'm not 100% sure I can kill him, though. So let's go ahead and run past him to the base and do our best to get a little damage in back here. I am very surprised that this came back out. Let's kill the energy storage first of all, because we do not want... There we go. We do not want him overcharging. Let's keep our ACU back just a little bit. We'll kill off that unit. And there we go. Alright, so he's still overcharging. He has another... Oh, you're going for the mutual. Dadgummit. Are you really going to be that spiteful? Come on, come on, come on. Back away. Just need to tangle this ACU in with some units. There we go. Pathfinding errors. That's the way to do it. And he is out of here.
Commander under attack.
That was a very good early game that he played. Very, very good. And I had a horrible early game. But in the end there, was able to get back on top of things. The run-bys on the outside were infuriating. I hate it when that starts happening, where you just have the little skittery units maneuvering around the outside edges of the map, and you can never quite get in range of things, and it's just a pain. But radar helps. Definitely helps when you have a little bit of intel to let you know when things are coming. I did lose the one over on the left. But between these two, you kind of have... Well, you do have your half of the map covered anyway. It would be nice to have one kind of down in this nook, so you had another round of radar peeking in on this side. But overall, it was decent. It was... decent anyway. I did get the T2 Mass Extractor up. That's surprising. Thanks to all of that reclaim that was dumped out on the map. Okie dokie, folks. That is 3 games, 3 wins versus 2 different people. Something we don't see very much on the ladder stream. Usually it is a cataclysmic failure. But I'm going to wrap it up there. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.